Live right now here at 11 o'clock from WHAS 11 News and the night team. We are following two developing stories for you at this moment. First, the winter storm, which is right on your screen. The futurecast from Sunday at 9 a.m. is what you're looking at the moment. It is still on track to begin Sunday morning. You're good to go for tomorrow. No problems on Saturday. We've got a new update at 9:30 on this that came in today on the timing. That's coming up for you. But first, we want to get to tonight's breaking news. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Doug Proffitt. We've been keeping an eye on New Albany, Indiana for several hours tonight. A huge number of police, including Indiana state troopers. Now, here's the scene along Market Street. This is just east of downtown New Albany. In a news conference at 9:30 tonight, Indiana State Police told us they got a tip that sheriff's deputies shooting suspect Austin Shepard could be inside a home there in New Albany, but they didn't know for sure.
But certainly we need to act as if he is in the house. If he is listening, if he has access to social media and people are telling him about what is transpiring, we're asking Austin to go ahead and turn himself in peacefully. Our goal is to end this peacefully. We do not want to see anyone else get injured or get hurt. So if he is paying attention, please turn yourself in so that we can end this this evening.
Residents and businesses in the area, including a nearby restaurant, were asked to shelter in place while police determined if Shepard was indeed in a home there or nearby. Shepard is accused of shooting the Orange County Deputy Sheriff Zach Andre just before 8 this morning in West Baden, Indiana. That's near French Lick. Police say Andre was on patrol when he stopped to help what he believed was a stranded car. State police say that's when Andre confronted Shepard and was shot. The deputy was flown to Louisville for treatment. And all day long, we never really got an update on his condition from police. But that all changed tonight. WHAS 11 News interviewed the Orange County Sheriff tonight, and he did give us the first new update, telling our Clarice Sheely that Andre is expected to make a full recovery. And we're joining Clarice and photojournalist Aspen Hester Light now from New Albany, where they've been keeping an eye on the scene there. So, Clarice, you just talked to that trooper again. What's the latest? Is he still on the run?
Well, Doug, Indiana State Police say that he's not here. They've mostly cleared out at this point, but they've spent hours here in New Albany near Victor's Cafe, searching the area, working off of a community tip saying that Shepard is in a home in the area. Of course, with that conclusion, that means that he is still out in large and should be considered armed and dangerous. Again, this is a part of a day-long manhunt after Shepard has allegedly shot Deputy Zach Andre in Orange County, and it's of course a situation that's shocked the community, bringing them together this evening to pray for Deputy Andre.
Asking you, God, to save Zach.
Southern Indiana gripped by the shooting of Orange County Deputy Sheriff Zach Andre.
I don't have any medical expertise and I can't go fix his problems, but I can pray for him.
Bringing together family and friends of Zach and neighboring law enforcement with their families.
Of course, as wives, you think it could be any one of us facing these things, and you need people.
It's been a very emotional day. It's been one of the worst days of my life.
Sheriff Davey Henderson has been at the hospital with Andre and his family.
He's a very personable, very professional young man who exemplifies what a deputy or a policeman should be in today's society.
Hopeful for Andre while he's in medical care.
Zach's a fighter. I don't think of it any other way as he's going to make it. He's going to make a good full recovery of it.
The community calls for strength for Zach.
I know there's a long road ahead, so there's going to be a lot of travel and different things in his recovery. So
Again, after that large police presence in New Albany, state police confirming that Austin Shepard is not in the residence they believed him to be in. Again, if you do see him out, you are asked to call 911 immediately and do not approach him. And also in that road of recovery for Deputy Andry, there are ways to help. We have that information on our website right now, WHAS11.com. Reporting live in New Albany, Clarice Shaley, WHAS 11 19 on your side.
Clarice, thank you. Indiana State Police telling us 30 minutes ago that Shepard is still on the run. He was not inside that house in New Albany. So once again, we do want to give you a look. Here's what he looks like. This is the 33-year-old. Police say he's 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighs 150 pounds, brown hair with hazel eyes, with a tattoo of a cross under his left eye, along with several tattoos around his neck. Considered still to be armed and dangerous, and no word at this hour on where he could be.
No one likes ice, except in a margarita.
The words from John Gordon, the always colorful director of the Louisville office of the National Weather Service, this afternoon. The first accumulations were issued for Metro Louisville, 3 to 6 inches of snow and also some ice on the way. So what about those numbers? Have they changed? We did get a new update for you tonight, and our meteorologist Sam Gabrielli has that fresh information. Sam?
Hey, Doug, good evening. Yeah, all the weather models that are right now updating as of 9:30 this evening, they are all agreeing on what they were noticing earlier about 6 hours ago this afternoon. So what that means right now is that we're seeing consistency, and that means that the overall snow forecast map is cooperating, and we do have higher confidence in our values now when it comes to the snow and ice potential. This is a look, though, at the current alerts. Notice where this lighter shaded area of blue, that's where the Winter Storm Watch is posted for our neck of the woods. What this means is conditions will be favorable in over 24 to 36 hours right now from where we stand, where we are going to be noticing some very drastic winter weather taking shape for the area. This means we're going to be concerned about some snowfall amounts up to about a half foot. We're going to be also concerned about some ice potential. Take a look nationally and regionally. The next band of the showers moving through with that low pressure churning right over the Pacific Northwest right now. That storm system is going to be jetting into our area beginning early in the morning Sunday, going all day Sunday, and frankly even into the day on Monday. Now we can take a nice deep breath though tonight and tomorrow. It will be quiet but downright cold. Speaking of the cold though, we're going to be seeing a fair share of that as our atmosphere is cool enough for all snow Sunday morning is that first initial little band. And don't go anywhere, because in a couple of minutes I'll be talking more about how much snow is in the forecast and who has that best chance of seeing a half foot of the snow Sunday into Monday coming up.
Good deal. Thank you, Sam. All news since 6 o'clock. Well, we all love them when we see them. We're talking about the snow plows, but it's the landscaping crews out there that take care of your store's parking lots. WHAS 1119's Alexandra Goldberg talked to 2 businesses from the East End to Southwest Jefferson County. They're ready to go from trimming bushes to clearing roads.
It's the calm before the storm.
Preparing our trucks, flatbeds, putting snow plows on, big spreaders.
Employees at Steepleton are getting ready to plow the streets of Indian Hills in East Louisville as significant snow and ice are expected to hit Kentuckiana this weekend.
Yeah, I enjoy it so much. I like making people happy. That's about it. That's my life story.
I don't feel like a hero. I just feel like this is just a job that we need to do and, to help clean up the city.
The snow plowers, winter's unsung heroes.
I don't know, it's just fun.
Tony Smith and Darren C. are attaching blades to trucks and fastening salt spreaders onto the trunk.
We all kind of put our hands in there, we all get greasy, we all get dirty.
Smith expecting it to be a long weekend, starting with the first salt run on Saturday. Same goes with Joe's Lawn Care of Southwest Jefferson County near Riverport.
We got so many customers that just need us there. They've got maybe in-home nursing, that sort of thing, so they need places so that the nurses could get there. We got doctors that live on hills and they got to get to work.
Joe Harrod's family-owned landscaping company is trading out their summer tools to service both homes and businesses all across the metro. The storm is expected to hit on Sunday, and while residents are warned to limit travel, the plowers will be on the road. In Louisville, Alexandra Goldberg, WHAS 1119 on your side.
Now, tomorrow, the eve before the storm, is going to be a big day. Tomorrow night at 5:30, Metro Louisville leaders will be updating the public with a news conference on the latest track of the winter storm. The mayor is going to be there, joined by John Gordon of the National Weather Service and JCPS. Again, it's at 5:30. You can watch it by watching us on WHAS 11 online. We're going to be streaming it live at 5:30. Again, at WHAS11.com and on the WHAS 11 Plus app. So watch that tomorrow. And then we're going to have the latest information tomorrow at 6:30 while the NFL game is on WHAS 11. You can watch this special streaming newscast. Tune in on the Plus app. Alex Dieter will be here continuing our coverage to make sure you're prepared before Sunday's wintry mix hits Kentuckiana. Again, this is a streaming newscast tomorrow at 6:30 on the WHAS 11 Plus app. In Elizabethtown, Hardin County residents are preparing for the storm. Folks there are extra sensitive to ice storms with the memories of 2009 still fresh. The National Weather Service is saying, though, this storm will not be as bad as 2009, which was a record breaker for LG&E power outages. Still, leaders are taking extra precautions.
I'll take 2 feet of snow over an inch of ice any day.
This area is kind of sensitive to the ice storm since we've had this in the past, so when we hear ice, we take that very seriously.
The National Weather Service said again today they do not believe this storm will come close to the crippling ice storm of 2009, which left nearly 700,000 without power across Kentucky. LG&E, though, today did say they do expect outages from this storm, telling us today that their system is built to withstand up to a 1/4 inch of ice. We want to remind you, don't forget your pets during this brutal cold that will settle for a week-long time after the storm. The Kentucky Humane Society says bring in those pets. Bring them in indoors in this Arctic air. Don't leave them outside. And you should avoid salt and chemical melting products unless they're pet safe. For small dogs, you can also lay down a tarp on your grass before it snows. And never shave your dog down in the wintertime. WHAS 11 News is ready for the start of the snow and the freezing rain on Sunday. We're going to have coverage online throughout the day. I'll be here Sunday with Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine for a special hour-long newscast at 6 on WHAS 11. It's weather impact coverage coming your way. And now's the time to download the free WHAS 11 app. You can watch WHAS 11 newscasts live and get notifications sent to you. The WHAS 11 app stays active even during power outages. More news now from the night team. New tonight, a teenager is dead after a shooting that happened in Radcliff, Kentucky late last night. Radcliff police there in Hardin County responding to the shooting just before 11 on Potomac Street, just off Wagon Wheel Trail. When officers got there, they found 18-year-old Jarrett Banks Jr. Banks was taken to Louisville Hospital where he would die from his injuries just before 11 this morning. Police say they do not have any suspects in this fatal shooting.